I keep a Valentine of Thor on my mirror. Hello. I was actually planning a whole different video today and I've changed my mind. I was going to do a drawing tutorial about how to draw chimneys and I was working on it and I decided I hated it. So then I was all bummed out. I went on Facebook and saw an article that I found really interesting and decided that I'm going to make a video about talking about this article this week instead. I don't know if you noticed, but I've actually been trying to make videos every week consistently to sort of give myself a creative schedule or something. Anyway, I found this article about artists getting ripped off by companies, and I know people get their art stolen a lot, but I've mostly just heard of it being those ghetto sell online companies that just take random images and then print it on products, and I was just like, that's expected if you post stuff online that it's going to be stolen by those ghetto sell online people. But I was really surprised to find that stuff is actually stolen by big companies that are well known, respected, and have tons of money to hire their own artist. Heck, they could pay that artist they found the picture of they really liked and say, hey, we're gonna commission you and like give you part of the royalties of this product we are making, because they have the money to do that. They can do that for them. They help other artists then. But no, they have to go and steal it from these poor artists. Like, geez, Disney. Geez. So I'm gonna start wondering now if I'm going to the store and I see this nice art at Hobby Lobby and I'm just like, wow, I think I've seen this stuff online. I didn't know they got commissioned with Disney. That's really cool. I've actually seen some of that stuff. I'm gonna start wondering, did Disney steal that? And like this person here, she has this Frida-like drawing, and this other lady, she just draws flowers on top of the drawing and then sells it as her own. And I noticed a lot of the art people were making that was getting stolen are just changed slightly, and then they can't really get in trouble for it because it's a new version of it. It's not the same, it's different. So then they can call it their own. It's transformed. But then some of the stuff is just not even transformed. Like, look at this lollipop. That's not even different at all. They just copied it and put it over there. I see Zara's name pop up a lot in this article. And this one right here, where there's someone posted some art, and Instagram artist posted their recreation of the same exact art. And I think that it's actually okay for people to redraw someone else's art if they like really admire them and want to learn from them. But they shouldn't post it as saying this is their art. They could say, I'm doing like a study of so-and-so's art. Not even that it's inspired if it's this close, because you're doing a study. If it's inspired, it's got similar elements, but it's not the same picture. Like a Tim Burton inspired drawing could be with big eyes and darkness, but not exact picture of Jack Skeleton. Then you're just drawing Jack Skeleton. This person just had no shame, just put the exact same picture on clothes. And this, another big company, Kohl's, just took art from online, changed it a little bit. It said, they changed small details to the eyes and like inverted the pictures and then put it on the shirt. And they can't like call them out for it because it's changed just enough. They'll have to sue them if they want to. And artists don't have enough money to sue people. I mean, unless you're, I don't know, maybe there is some artist that's really big that has enough money, but not very many. Look, Ford having no shame. And these people, they hardly change, they just change the tints of the colors. If that happened to me where they just change the tints of the colors, I feel like I would be so irritated. I'd be like, just leave it the same or try harder to change it. Just changing the tints of the colors, really? You're not even trying. But here, this was Forever 21, another big company. They could commission artists. They could hire artists. This was hire designers because it's a clothing company. What is this? But no, they just go on, find on Instagram, they take it, they change it a tiny bit, and they're like, oh, it's mine now. Sell it to the people. It's basically the same. They just added an arrow. They could have. Oh my gosh. I'm legit been thinking about getting an Instagram because it seems really good for artists to promote themselves, but seeing this article is making me like, because everyone's getting their art stolen from Instagram. So what do you think? Should I get an Instagram or not? There's tons of pages of this. I didn't even go through all of them. But yeah, I will link this article in the description if you want to look at it and actually read it all yourself. This is really pretty, this embroidery. And then the clothing company takes it and puts it on their shirt. They make it lame. They take all the colors. Like, really? If you're going to steal it, at least keep it looking nice. Jeez. Took out the boat. I just realized that. And flipped the moon. I've not had my art stolen before. So I honestly don't know what I would do if that happened. I don't know, cool enough, I guess. Is it cool people get their art stolen, or is it just how it happens? It's like, not really luck, it's like unluck. But yeah, see, there's lots of clothing companies that take patterns from the internet and then make it into their fabrics for their clothes, it seems like. And I was not aware of that companies did that at all. I thought that they had designers that specifically made fabrics and got paid for that and was part of the royalties of the thing or something. I don't know. But apparently no, people just go around stealing stuff. And look, this even has a watermark on it. But that didn't bother these people. They just took the watermark out and made these mugs, you know, with their lovely company to sell to people. And this one's kind of freaky. Somebody actually took someone's picture and then signed their own name on it and kept it the same, reposted it, and then other people reposting it from them thinking it was that person. Just like, I didn't think people would be that garbage of a person and would sign their own name. Again, fabric being stolen. I mean, patterns being stolen for fabric. Again, stuff being stolen for t-shirts has changed a little bit. And all of a sudden, you can't get in trouble or something. Like this one right here. I think I had seen this album cover somewhere, and I did not know it was stolen art from this original person. So, and they even say they were a fan of those senior people. I'm so good at talking. Those senior people. But then they just went and took their art for the album cover. Like, they could have went to that person and said, I really like this picture. Could I change the words and make it my album cover? I'll give you such and such money for it. But no, they couldn't do that because, you know, they're just too rich and famous that it took too much effort for them to do that. I honestly don't know how rich and famous these people are, but I'm guessing they're at least a little bit, since I think I've seen that picture around quite a lot. I think I've seen it at, what's that place called that sells the cool clothes? Cool clothes for emo children and anime. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. Editor Rachel, put the words here. In this picture right here, like, I've seen this artist before. I'm pretty sure I've seen her on Etsy selling stuff. And then there's this picture on the right, and I bet that is not just her picture stolen. I bet that other art around there is other artist stuff stolen as well. Just photoshopped together. I guess this one isn't bad because at least they like took a little bit of this and that and then creatively combined them in Photoshop. This one at least took some effort. So that one's not bad, okay? That one's not bad. This one, they not only stole this picture, but then they stole Van Gogh's art style. I know, like tons of people do Van Gogh's art style. I really didn't have anything planned. What I was gonna say, I guess this is sort of just like a reaction talking video about nothing. I like watching this kind of videos though when I'm really tired and I'm just like laying in bed and I'm just la la la. So I don't know, maybe it won't be bad. Maybe I tried too hard. I want to run out of time with my screen recorder. Oh no. So I guess this is the end of the video. It's sort of, yeah, just talking, just chilling, just yada yada yada. And I hope you have a good day. I hope you're not an art thief. I mean, I've honestly been a tiny bit of an art thief. I really like custom calendars, and I've kind of just taken pictures off the internet and printed them for myself without asking for my calendars. But I've never tried saying it was my own or selling them to people. I just printed it for myself. I don't really know if that counts as an art thief.